everyone, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing fine, and today we are going to see that is English really that tough? And the answer is, with its confusing pronunciation, vast vocabulary, and inconsistent or consistent grammatical rules, it might appear that English is tough to non native speakers, but in reality, it's comparatively very easy as compared to other languages. English is more easier than Hindi. English is more easier than any other language. Now, why is it easy? It is easy because it doesn't have certain components or certain complexities which we can find in many different languages. Different languages have different speakers, and each speaker will bring his or her own set of rules, own set of anxiousness, own set of complexities which can hinder his learning progress. But there can be strong support or strong influence which can suggest that English is not that tough, because as a matter of fact, English borrows many words from different parts of the world and then it comprises into a vast language. English is a language which can be definitely mastered with the help of practice, because practice is important in learning any language, and you can definitely practice with consistency. Number one, and number two, the most important thing, that English pronunciation change after every 100 kilometers, or I can say after every house. Why? Because the way I'm going to speak might be different from the way any other person is going to speak, because we all are product of our own circumstances, our own set of beliefs, our own culture, and culture differs, so our speaking differs, so the variety of our thinking also differs in context to English. So if you really want to master English, or if you want to believe that English is easy, then you really have to understand the basic skill that it doesn't matter how you are speaking. All that matters is that you are able to speak. If you are able to speak properly, then your pronunciation doesn't hold that much of importance. Of course, it is important, but it can be subsumed or it can be neglected if you have proper grammatical structure. We all can improve our grammatical structure again with the help of reading, which can make it super easy. Reading is motivated by your thought of learning English. Now, many of the people around the world might think that since English is a global language, so we have to learn English, and because of that mindset, it becomes very tough, because we are under pressure of learning a language which is globally recognized by everyone. If we remove that pressure and just think how we can learn English like any other language, like any other native language, or like our mother tongue, then definitely we will be able to achieve our goal. Believe me, let me tell you, English can be acquired with observation, English can be acquired with the help of listening, English can be acquired with the help of proper reading. Why am I emphasizing on reading? Because reading is a game changer. When we read, then we again subconsciously acquire certain parameters which might be missing in our life or in our speaking abilities if we are not reading. Now, English is such an important language that once learned, it can really help us to move in a rapid speed. And how can we move in a rapid speed? We can move in a rapid speed if we are able to understand the importance of English. Now, English as a language doesn't believe in gender system as compared to the languages spoken all around the world. English as a language has no cases, no word agreement, and it definitely has a simple grammatical structure. I am repeating, simple grammatical structure as compared to the languages which are spoken all around the world. Why am I emphasizing that English is easy? Because it is easy. It might sound stupid that English is easy. It might sound crazy that English is easy, but believe me, it is much easier than the languages which we speak at home. because English doesn't divide itself in particular genders, like when we are trying to talk to an elder, or when we are trying to talk anyone who is junior than us, or when we are trying to talk to someone who is at our age, then definitely the language which we are going to use or the manner in which we are going to talk is going to be the same, which is not the case with Hindi, or which is not the case with most of the languages. Many English speakers are not able to learn any other language. Why? Because English as a language is easy and their brain is not so developed to understand the complexities and perplexities of any other language. Learning any other language can enhance our brain capability. So is the case with English language. Now, English is again easy because there are tons of resources which are available both online and offline. Since it's very popular, we can find anyone speaking in English anywhere. We can try and watch movies, we can try and read books, we can try and hear the podcast, we can just go and do anything. English may appear easy to you when you start absorbing the culture, start absorbing the ethics, and do not focus on the mechanical way of learning. You just have to observe. I have told you English is easy because it doesn't consist any confusing parameters which can stop you from learning English. Try to do it and improve your speaking capabilities. Just inculcate a mindset that English is so easy that it can be learned within few days. Just like we try to practice any sum to achieve perfection, to achieve understanding in mathematics, or just like we try to practice any co-curricular activity which can help us or which can turn into a hobby, the same way we should try to practice English. English once learned cannot be unlearned, and once unlearned it can be again learned. Language learning is not a destination to be followed or not a destination to be achieved. It's a journey which will help you to believe in yourself. It's a journey which will put you through many difficulties, but definitely it will make you more stronger, and it will help you to move forward with no regrets. There are many paths to fluency, there are many paths to achieve anything, but what is common in all those paths is you. How are you going to adjust to that path? How are you going to follow the complexities of that path, or how are you going to inculcate, or how are you going to adjust is very important. If you are willing to learn something, then definitely you will be able to. English, I am repeating once again, is very easy because it is everywhere. Anything which is universal can be learned within a flick of time because it has been given that power which can help us to move forward. So I suggest keep on learning and just try to change your mindset towards English and help yourself. Believe me, once you do that, then you will see results within few months or within few days if you're consistent enough. I wish you all the best. Until then, have a nice day. Thank you.